I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this page monetized to 10K followers in 10 days and how I was actually able to make my first $5,000 profit from this page within 30 days of being in the creativity program. Also, in case you're wondering why I'm credible and why you should believe everything I say, you don't have to, but my name's Tristan. I'm 16 years old. I've kind of been doing this thing for like 9 months now. At this point, I've done over 250 million views. I've never outsourced anything. And this is all from being self-taught. I've actually been able to quit my 9 to 5 thanks to information like this. So my goal in this video is to save you guys time and money from clowns like this and scams like this. The first thing you're going to want to do is find a niche, obviously. Essentially, you want to find out what type of content you want to post. And you want to make sure whatever you pick obviously has longevity to it. Alright guys, stay focused here. Now you can really make your page about whatever you want. For example, maybe Nick Merckx is your favorite streamer, so you make a page about him. And that's completely fine, right? Me personally, obviously I'm not into shit. What I personally make my pages about is whatever is popping in the moment. I don't really care too much about the content that I'm posting. As long as it's gonna make me a bag, I'm interested. So, yeah, what I recommend doing is creating a new TikTok account on your phone and only engaging with content that is obviously being created by someone like me, like this guy right here. If you don't know where this content is coming from, you want to find out who they are clipping, essentially, right? So obviously here they're saying Trend Twins, and usually the account is named after whoever they're clipping. If not, you could find it in the comment section. Really not that hard. Another way to find a niche would be to just look at who you're subscribed to or scrolling on YouTube. The way I found my niche for this account was very lucky, and it will probably never happen to you, but I was in this Discord and this guy was asking me for advice. He was asking if he should start a similar page as this guy. And I told him yes, because this guy was doing insane numbers within days of creating his account. I actually took a good look at this page and realized there was a huge potential to go viral with it. I searched and looked for similar content like this on TikTok to see if anyone else was running a niche similar. And this guy was literally the only guy doing it and was doing millions of views per videos. So a few days later, I came in and created my own account, and that's where this account was born. When I find a niche that I might want to clip, a couple things that I look at is to see, okay, is this guy doing well? Yeah, he's doing well, right? Okay, how many other people are doing this niche? How saturated is this niche? So honestly, sometimes this matters, sometimes this doesn't. If you know you can outperform your competitors, run it, bro. In some situations though, saturation can be bad and can lead to getting disqualified for unoriginal content, such as if you try maybe doing Kaizenite clips, half the world does those. You might have to put in a little bit extra effort to not get detected by the TikTok algorithm. Also, I highly advise you guys stay away from Reddit stories, sports clips, movie clips, and AI stuff like this. To me, one, this is more work than just clipping someone like this. And also it's AI, so I'm pretty sure their RPMs are pretty low. And me personally, I don't think there's any longevity into anything AI, to be honest. These are just trends. Like, when was the last time you got one of these videos on your For You page? Are you actually building followers from this? Who actually wakes up, opens TikTok, and hopes they get recommended a video like this? Nobody, bro. Also, speed is very important. I found this niche very early on. Literally no one else was doing it. So, literally like the next day, I went ahead, I created my account, and I started pumping out one video per day. And I think that's really one of the major reasons why I was so successful with my page and why I was even able to compete with this guy. Trend jacking and timing go hand in hand, and if you can time these perfectly, honestly, this can take you really far, as you guys can see. However, if you're gonna do this like I did, you have to at least try to outperform your competitor, because that's what's gonna set you apart. I knew I could make better content than this guy. This is why I also hopped on this niche, because I knew I could do it better. I mean, literally look at both of our pages. Just look at all his thumbnails and then look at mine. Mine just look more appetizing in a way. Would you rather watch this video? Or would you rather watch this video? Like, what looks more appealing to your eye? You're gonna have to compete. You're gonna have to give people a reason to want to follow you instead of the other person, to put it that way. Another way I personally made my content better than this guy was these captions. Not only did I add this subtle glow to it, making it look more appealing to the audience, I also started adding funny phrases here. As you can see, Taco Bell is deadly. Obviously everyone knows Taco Bell gives you diarrhea, so why not include Taco Bell and pair it with the video that literally shows diarrhea? Toilet overflow causes massive explosion. Like, bro, we are seeing that in the video. Why do you have to tell us? Like, I get it, this is fine, but you know what's better? Queso poop ASMR. are. That is just another way how I made my content better than this, and I gave myself the upper hand in this situation. Captions can really take you like super far. These are all viral videos I had on past accounts. None of the stuff actually even happened. It just drives so many more views because there's people calling you out in the comment. People will say, this never even happened. Or people will ask for a part 2 where it actually happened. People will laugh about this caption, right? So, I mean, just putting outlandish stuff in the captions, again, even if you're literally straight lying to your audience, it'll just take you so far. This is also going to drive your retention much higher and giving you more likely viral videos because people will wait until this event happens that you claim as the title. Footage of Caver's last moments. People are gonna wait until this actually happens and wait till they get to the end. It never even happened. This never happened. Alright, now I'm going to go over how you guys should generally edit your videos and give you guys some pointers to make your content better than your competitors, and basically going to go over on how to avoid unoriginal issues. I'm going to start off by saying to not overcomplicate this process. That being said though, your editing does not have to be top tier for you to get a couple of viral videos. First things first, I think you should absolutely make this frame bigger. I see a lot of people on TikTok when I'm scrolling, they'll just kind of frame it like this, leave it how it is. Depends on the video, but 150 is good. Sometimes 180, 200, and early, you want to have it as big as you can, because we have to remember that people are watching on their phones, and we have to remember that this does not look as good as this. The first few seconds of your video should always be generally pretty interesting. Here I can see we're 6 seconds into the video and nothing interesting is really going on, so I'll most likely be hunting somewhere around here when something interesting does happen. You be jacking off or what? This is a pretty decent place to start the video. Here after the questions asked, there's kind of just dead silent. I'm going to cut that out. A lot of people don't do this. I noticed they'll just clip the first 1 minute and post this entire thing as the video. And that's just not as good as actually putting in the work, actually putting in effort. It's just so lazy, and that's why a lot of people just don't succeed in doing this. There should always be something entertaining going on visually or vocally, and if not, your video should at least be building up to something that is interesting. Once you're done, your whole video should be chopped up like this, and at this point you've completed the most important and hardest part of the editing process. Another thing I like to do is add a little bit of saturation to my videos. This really just makes your videos look better. As you can see, if we compare this page to my page, my video just pops out a lot more just simply because I added a little bit of saturation to my videos. Another thing I recommend learning is to use keyframes to actually track what you want your viewers to focus on in the clip. Other than that, I don't think there's too much else to say. Just add your captions and add an animation to it, obviously. Add a blurry background if you want, and you can add in some sound effects. And that's pretty much it, honestly. You guys might have smaller questions like what times should I post? How many times a day should I post? And guys, I didn't get on here to give out basic information that you guys can find anywhere else. And to be honest, a lot of these things don't really matter. Post at whatever times you want. Use the hashtags you want. Do everything how you want. You'll learn about all these smaller details and literally answer your own questions along your own journey. Don't stay too stuck on things that really don't matter. You can absorb and study all the information you want, but it'll just go to waste if you never actually go out there and put it to use. The best and fastest way to learn and succeed is to actually put in the work and actually get in the field. So go out there and just start a page. And honestly, the way I was able to teach myself all this information was literally by just copying what already successful people were doing and trying to make it better. After you see what works, it's just rinse and repeat and staying consistent, to be honest. All the information's already out there and it's really not even complicated. I got millions of views on this video and he didn't even use captions, guys. This guy literally didn't even try to go viral. Literally, my grandma could make a better clip of this if she was alive. Alright guys, thanks for watching and subscribe if you think she's bad.